All right, welcome back, guys. I'm Andre Thompson, privileged bow hunter. Hey, have you been following along on this, I guess, saga, journey, training arc, or whatever, if you will, as I prepare to go to Lana'i to hunt? There's been obstacle after obstacle. The bow sight failed, and then as I was all clean, my limb on my Mathews lift failed. I had the OG, the original limbs, the original lift limbs on there, and they've been holding up to this point. But as Murphy would have it, one of them failed. Thankfully, Mathews has an awesome warranty, so they got me some new limbs out in a timely manner. I got them on, but then I was having problems getting the bow tuned. It was some operator error. I'll show you what was going wrong and how you can fix it. But before we get into all of that, I need y'all to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers, and remember, we can't do it without y'all. It costs you $0 to hit those buttons, but it does everything for the algorithm and us. Let's go. You could have some doggone fletching contact. So your bare shafts shoot bullet holes, but then your broadheads just won't make sense. I ran into that yesterday, which is why I just kind of stopped what I was doing, went home because I felt myself getting frustrated and I didn't want to be wrenching on the bow, moving the rest here or there. I just went home, paid attention to my setup, and I went back to ground zero. Guys, all you need is some athlete's foot powder spray. Just get the cheapest kind you can and spray it. Spray it on your riser, spray it on your rest. The roller guard is moved down at an angle, so it puts in the flight of your arrow. Do all those things, move this, spray this, and then when you shoot, what you'll see is some streaks go through. You'll see streaks go through that foot powder from your fletchings if you're making contact. I had fletching contact down on my weld tail. So I had two basically streaks shooting through there. And so what I was able to do is actually make the adjustment on here. So what you can do for these Hamskea Epsilons is take this forwardmost screw out, throw a washer in there, and it allows that weld tail to go from sitting here to angle down. Just keep in mind, guys, bare shaft tuning is not enough. That is a good starting place, but you always got to get to ground zero and make sure you're not having fletching contact. All right, I'm gonna try to do this with like the weakest allergies in the world, you know what I mean? But here we go. All right, so what I got is a golf bag on today. I got iron wheel wides, I have severs, and I have the beast broadheads. And with the well-tuned bow, they should all be able to hit with your field points out to a reasonable range. Up first, I'm gonna shoot this iron wheel wide. Now guys, this bow is shooting 301 feet per second. So like, if there was ever a time for fixed blades to not be able to fly, it would be these, especially with the super wide one. But these bows are so good these days, even the biggest broadheads, you can tune them. So here we go, 20 yards. And this is actually first shot of the day, guys. Okay, first shot of the day, nice and cool, crisp, in that tree stand. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna shoot the broadhead, then I'm gonna pull it, then I'm gonna shoot a field point, then I'm gonna pull it. Because you know what, actually, I'll pick another dot on this target and shoot this so I don't have to spend too much time here. I do have work to get to. It's early morning and I have early morning meetings. So field point next. All right, 20 yards. I'm gonna shoot at a different dot. Second shot of the day. All right, okay. First shot of the day, second shot of the day. Not gonna lie, a little bit nervous shooting over here at this edge with a range full of people. So all in all, about a half inch from each other, and that's at 20 yards. So what I'm gonna do next is hop out to 30 and do the same thing. All right, this bow is shooting so fast that I'm literally able to use my 20 pin out to 30. It's gonna be a little bit low. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is actually sighting this 20 in for 25, and that way I can maybe be an inch or two high or low depending on if I'm shooting at 20 or 30. I can't really sight in for 20 and 30 because the pins are too close and they kind of halo out, and yeah, it's a whole ordeal. So if you're not tracking from the last video, or if it didn't even make the edits, because I haven't edited either of these videos or put them up yet, to get this thing tuned properly, I had to put a couple twists in the cables, which ended up bringing this from like 78, 79 pounds to 82.5 pounds. All right, little high. All right, there's a broadhead and a field point down there. You're talking, you know, arrows essentially slapping at 30 yards with the widest cut possible. So, good Lord. Okay, let's just deal with this one first. Once again, shout out to Sever Targets, just taking all of this abuse round after round. I think the last range I'm gonna go to with this is, I'm just gonna extend it 5 yards. All right, we got 35 yards with the 20-yard pin, iron will wide. Hey, you guys leave me low in the comments. I got beast broadheads, I got iron will wides, and I got Sever. You guys let me know which one needs to be in the quiver first. If I have my dream scenario where I can shoot a deer with each one of these broadheads, which one should I shoot something first with? Should I go with the iron will first, the beast broadhead first, or the Sever first? You guys vote it out below in the comments, and I might go with what y'all say. All right, here we go. 35 yards with the 20-yard pin. Field point next. I'm gonna shoot the Sever down there as well. All right, so I got a little golf bag down there right now. I got an iron wheel, I got a Sever, and I got a field point. 30 and in for sure is what I'm gonna use my iron wheel for. So that's gonna probably also inform which arrow or which broadhead's gonna go on the arrow first, to be honest with you. If I'm shooting kind of where I expect deer to be within 30 yards, it's iron wheel all day. You cannot beat it. So yeah, I know, so you've seen a couple videos from me that says shoot mechanicals, but you guys got to remember, I'm telling beginners to shoot mechanicals. Those guys with all the face pressure, all the hand torque, that can't really get consistent shot to shot. But for me, I liked, it's a tool, right? So depending on what job I'm doing is a tool. It would be crazy to say, hey, you can only use a hammer. For no matter what job you're doing, use a hammer, right? So. All right, so I don't know what's what, so it's like a gender reveal, you know? Oh, nope, I know what that is. That is the iron wheel. The iron wheel is a little bit, maybe an inch high and right than everything else. That is the field point and the Sever pretty much hit the same hole. All right, and field point. You guys, what I need you guys to do is leave below in the comments if you want to see me shoot the beast broadhead. The reason why I didn't shoot the beast broadhead today is because there's no doggone practice point. So I don't know how I want to skin that cat as of yet. Y'all let me know how y'all been doing it. So getting ready for this hunt has been obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And we've gotten over all of those obstacles. And none of it guarantees success. And we understand that. But we always put our best effort forth, and then we let the chips fall where they may. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. If you go to him, you must believe that he is, and that he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. For him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. I just thumped your head with 3 Bible verses. All of those things are things that I have to keep in mind when I'm doing what I do out here with archery and with bow hunting. You guys do the same. All right, guys, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, if it was entertaining, if it was informational, if you just want to support the channel, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you don't know how to spell it by now, it's Privileged. We know you know how to spell bow hunter. We love y'all. Peace.